visit all the places nobody goes. I wanna teach all the things that nobody knows. I wanna grow wings, leave the coop, learn to fly. Bungee jump from the tallest building in Dubai. I wanna fly around town in my UFO. I wanna eat real food, not the GMOs. I wanna make moves, call the shots like the boss. I wanna love like I never lost.
Welcome to Desertwood Days, and I am your host, Kathy Blaze. And yes, I am Raggedy Ann on our second episode of Halloween. Today we have the lovely Sarah Sikorski. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Such a pleasure to have you here, young lady.
Thank you.
So I love your pumpkin shirt.
Yeah, I thought you know what? Do a classic.
Yes.
So, I want pumpkin face. So.
Yes, that's you. Sarah, what inspired you to get into acting?
Well, I can't really remember when, but I feel like it was around middle school age. You know how when they roll the credits, there's like bloopers at the end and stuff. And I just really enjoyed watching them. And I was like, you know what? That looks really fun. I was like, I'm going to be an actor. I'm going to do it. And so I did it. Here I am.
Yes, you did. And here you are.
Here I am.
And you're still doing it.
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot more time to do it.
Yes.
They're probably saying, when was middle school? Last year?
I know.
So was there anyone in your family that were entertainers?
No, I'm the only artist in my entire family.
Really?
Yeah. Which is, I was like, oh man, how am I going to do this? But, you just figure it out. You meet people like you, and It's just so much love and support from other artists.
I love that.
It just drew me in. I was like, oh, I love this so much.
Oh. Are you only child?
No, I have an older brother, 9 years older.
Oh, I was going to say you probably drove him crazy.
Oh, yes. Whenever I wanted ice cream, I was like, come on, please. And he'd be like, no, we're not doing it. And then 5 minutes later, all right, come on, get in the car.
Oh.
I was like,
Sarah, you're young and you're a natural talent. And they're going to see that a little later. Do you see yourself in any other young celebrity talent?
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like any like new show or on like Netflix or Hulu or like the cast of Riverdale, like that was like for most of them at least, that was like their first like foot through the door, like that was their first yes. I was like, I could just really relate to them on that level, and I'm like, one day that'll be me. I'll get that yes, and I'll be in. So.
And you have the right type of attitude, the right type of energy to get you there, and that's what you need. You need to keep working hard at it, and I see you out there, and that's what you're doing. You're doing some things that adults aren't doing.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing it, girl. What is your favorite style of acting?
I love comedy. Oh my gosh, I love Melissa McCarthy. I love all of her movies and shows she's ever done. Adam Sandler. I was like, I would love to work with them one day.
Yeah, she's really funny. I like her too.
Oh,
yeah, and what's that blonde girl's name? She does a lot of comedy.
I know you're talking about Kate something.
She did when she went to go and work for this ad agency, and they didn't want to hire her because she was a big girl, first off. But she is just as funny as heck.
Amy Schumer?
No, I don't think.
No.
I'll think of it later.
Okay.
What advice would you give a young, and when I say young, I mean a teen, a young actress or actor wanting to start off?
I mean, there's so many things, but I think the one thing that even I still struggle with sometimes, do not compare yourself with others. Even if you know how similar your looks are, your story is, do not compare yourself, because you're still different with your personality. Even with your looks, still you're different. It's as long as you give it your all and you're yourself, truly yourself, it'll happen.
And that advice goes same for when you see an actor, I'm going to call him celebrity actor on television that you can truly relate to, not to compare yourself to that. Would you say that?
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of times they go in and they want to be Miley. I'm saying Miley when she's little. Miley Cyrus. Okay. But you're not Miley Cyrus.
No.
Go in there and be
you.
whoever you are.
Oh.
And we see, and I'm sure your acting coaches have told you, stop trying to be that other person.
Yep.
Bring Sarah out.
Exactly.
And that's what, you know what, it's only natural for us to do that, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I mean, and everyone and anyone does it. You just get in your head. It's like, no, just be you. That's why they want you.
Right.
Right.
Right. Can you tell me one of your favorite roles you've played this far?
So far, I guess it would be a comedic role. I was like a best friend role, and she was just like her friend was like, you know what, I quit this job. I'm so done with it, and she was just trying to be really supportive, but she's goofy like me, and so it was really fun to play her because just I guess because it was very similar in our
Uh-huh.
personalities. Anything big and energy, I'm like, yes, perfect for me. So
Right. That's good. And that shows that you know yourself.
mhm.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what do you tell someone about training? Because you know a lot of people go, well, I'm a natural. I don't need no training.
Oh
What would you
yeah.
say to that?
I mean, everything you think you know, you don't know. Because when you do it like in a class setting, it's like you get in your head because people are watching you. Yes, you can do one on one, but you have to get in front of other people. You have to
Right.
learn to be comfortable with being yourself in front of millions or even just 10
Right.
people.
You can't do it in front of 5 people in class. How are you going to do it in front of millions
Yeah,
of people?
exactly. You gotta practice that. You gotta like get the confidence, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So training is important.
Oh,
And I ask these questions because we have so many young actors out there or parents that want to put their children in the industry.
oh yeah.
So this advice that we give out here is helping them to not make some of the mistakes that maybe you may have made or had to learn
Yes.
later on.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Sarah, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, well, I think I'll be a successful actor, you know. I'll be able to have at least be on a TV series or at least put myself out there more. I'll definitely connect more with a lot of artists on either side, whether you're a director, producer, even a singer and dancer. Just get to know everybody. I
Mm,
mean, the arts in general is such a beautiful thing,
it
and
is. And there's such a wide range out there.
oh yeah, I just love to be a part of any of it. So
Yes. So you brought us some clips today of some of your work.
I
So we're
did.
going to take a look at it.
Wait, there's something wrong. Your face is pinched more than normal.
I finally did it.
You got back together with Jesse?
I quit my job.
Oh, you got fired.
Oh, come on, all right? I didn't get fired. I quit.
Oh, come here.
You're kind of making it worse with this.
Let this negative energy be released. Seriously, open up your legs. It'll come out quicker.
No.
It'll come out quicker. The bad juju.
Why do you do this stuff? Why are you like this?
You're gonna come back from this so fast. You wanna know why? You have an amazingly talented, beautiful best friend.
Is that you?
Yeah, she my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Got her own money. She don't need no man.
Okay.
But also, we need to pay rent. Something we gotta do every month.
Right.
Hey, did you put like 100 things of Tic Tacs in my mailbox?
Yeah, that was me.
Why?
Well, you know, they're your fave, and you can never have too many of your favorite 1-calorie breath mints, so, you know, I just thought.
Thanks. I think I'm pretty much sent to college now with Tic Tacs.
You know, Bleak, I was thinking, and I'm sorry, I was such a bitch to you. You didn't deserve that.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's good.
And also, I think I'm in love with you.
You mean as friends?
No, like, for real. Because you're, like, the coolest person I ever met. Like, you don't even have to try, you know?
I try really hard, actually.
That was cute.
I was like, ooh.
Well, I see what your favorite B word is now.
I know, I didn't realize I said it so many times.
It was so funny. My coach had asked me, Kathy, do you curse? I said, not if I don't have to. That's awesome. And it shows the different variety range that you offer as an actor. So I enjoyed watching that.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Let's talk about that, and that because that is a big part of what we do, and creating our portfolio and all the things we need as an actor. Um, why don't you talk a little bit about that, getting your reel together?
Okay, so what you need to know is like what you're best at. So my strengths are comedy. I'm really good at comedy, but when it comes to like very dramatic pieces to the point where like you even have to cry and get really deep and emotional, obviously naturally most people struggle with that. We learn as a society to like shut down,
Shut
don't
down.
cry, don't show,
Right.
Um, and so I've definitely worked on some scenes lately, to where I even had this audition recently. It was like a horror film, and I had to basically like I was about to be like murdered, and I was like, you have to show that feeling of really fear,
Right.
and like you're sad too, and so I had to like figure out how to reach that feeling to where I would cry. And so what we do is we learn face replacement.
Mm.
So experience that you've had in the past or someone, a
Mm.
relationship you have, to where that'll get you there.
Right.
And it really helped. It helped me get there. So
Right. Right. So how'd you do?
I think I did pretty well. I mean, I sent it out, and my manager checked it out. She's like, "Yeah, it was a great job. You did really great. Hit all
Good.
those spots."
Good.
So
So when did you decide that you wanted to look for a manager? At what stage?
well, obviously, when you first set out, you're like, I want to go right away. I want to,
Mhm.
but you gotta be patient. You gotta take the steps because if you're not ready when you're in the audition room or self tape, then you're not gonna book the job.
Right.
So obviously, do the training first, and then once you have your self tapes because of COVID now, I would say just self tapes.
Uh-huh.
You get your clips
For
ready.
those who may not know what a self tape is,
Mhm.
explain that too.
So self tape, basically you'll have like a ring light set up and a backdrop, a plain backdrop. Normally it's blue, it could be tan or a lighter blue. And so you would the new thing now is a 15 to 30-second clip. So you'd find a really short scene that
Mhm.
shows your strength, and then you'll film it, and then you'll maybe do like a dramatic and a comedic one to start out with. And then once you have that, and you have your resume already, you have your different character shots, then you'll submit it to an agent. What I did personally, from my experience, I went through Actors Access. They had a
Uh-huh.
talent link. I think they do it once a month, I believe. And so that's how I found my LA agent. He
Okay.
contacted me because I sent out my material, and they sent it out to everybody. And
Okay.
he contacted me back, and yeah, that's how I signed with my agent.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people think it's easy. It's like, I want to be an actor. I'm going to get me a agent. I'm going to get me a manager.
Mm-mm.
They don't know all the steps that they
Oh,
have to
yeah.
go through.
I definitely
Not
learned a
only
lot.
all the steps, all the hard work and
Oh,
all
yeah.
the investment and time. You don't just, unless you know somebody that knows somebody, or
Mhm.
you got it like that, that you can just run up and get your agent like that or a manager like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When I first started, I had no idea how much work it was. But I was
Yeah.
like, I really want this life. I really want it. I really enjoy this. So I was like, you know what? Just put in the time and money as well. We have to realistically learn like it.
Well, I
It
was
is
raised that
expensive, but
you learn from your experiences.
oh yeah.
From that time you take to do each thing, you're learning from that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to rush at anything.
Mm-mm.
For me, quality is better than
Mm-hmm.
quantity. I mean, trying to cut spaces to
Oh, you
get
can't.
here, because you're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a pleasure to have you here today, Sarah. So where can our audience find you?
Well, for now, I'm just on Instagram and Facebook. My Instagram is sb.sikorski, Sikorski is my last name.
Okay.
And then just Sarah Sikorski on Facebook.
Okay. So what's next for Sarah Sikorski?
Yeah, I just had a few auditions, and I'm just going to trust the process and see where it goes.
Awesome. It was a pleasure having you here today.
Well, thank you for
And
having
I
me.
look forward to seeing what else you have out there.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us here today at Desertwood Days. I am your host, Kathy Blaze, and we will catch you next time.